Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I have for you a grocery haul. Now when you saw my last one, you saw that I only did Tuesday through Friday for my last grocery haul, and then I was planning to do a weekly grocery haul, and I ended up planning through the rest of November and decided I'm just gonna buy the groceries because we have a birthday and we have Thanksgiving coming up. And the way our stores have been going lately, I wasn't really wanting to wait too long to get Thanksgiving things because I was afraid that they would be out. So, and it's actually good that I did because they were in and out of things before I put my order in. So I've got my grocery haul for you here, and it is for the rest of November, so minus those first 4 days. So this is all of November, except for the first 4 days of it, and here's what we got. And I'm gonna go real quick for you because I do have a meal plan at the end to show you. It is breakfast, lunch, dinner, a couple of desserts here and there, and I'll mention the snack items, which I'm sure you can pick out as well as we're going. So come along for the ride with me, and please remember, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more grocery hauls, more in the kitchen, more large family fun, that sort of thing. I would be so happy to have you here in this community. So let's begin. All right, here it is, the grocery haul for basically for November. The only thing that I could not get filled that I wanted was 2 family size packs of boneless, skinless chicken breast. So I'm going to have to go elsewhere for that. Also, you're not going to see a lot of fresh produce because I have a lot left over still. And I've been getting kind of strict with the girls about finishing what we have before I go to buy more. So I am putting that off just a little bit, and I will get more produce here in a bit. So there is money in my budget saved back for fresh produce and eggs and milk. And I go about every other week for that. So I'll probably need to go here by about midweek. Today's Friday, so it'll be about midweek when I go for some more. So here is our haul, and I'm gonna go real quick, so hang on with me. I am planning lots of baking throughout the month of November. So 2 packs of light brown sugar and some jasmine rice. That's a 2-pound pack. I've got some Bisquick, although I do want to try my own Bisquick mix. I've never done it before, so I got a 90-cent pack just to make sure that I've got a little bit. I got some turkey gravy for Thanksgiving. I got a tomato. This is for BLTs that we're going to have for our snacky dinner on the weekend. I'll explain that in our meal plan. A light sour cream, also for a dinner. Yellow cornmeal is for some cornbread that I plan to make. A 2-pack of canned chicken breast because I like to use this in my chicken salad that we put on sandwiches. 1 Simply tomato ketchup. 1 cream of mushroom, and there's a cream of chicken hiding back in there. Over here, we do pizza nights once a week, and so I've got 4 big containers of sauce for our pizzas. I have a grated Parmesan cheese, which actually I had ordered 1 big one, but they subbed it out with 2 of the smaller ones. So just the great value grated Parmesan cheese. Okay, I think we're gonna work our way around the table a bit. So I've got 2 packs of this Crisco butter flavored sticks. I only ever have used these in my chocolate chip cookies. We have tried making them a couple of times now without these because I couldn't find them in the stores, and they just did not cook up quite the same. So I grabbed 2 of those for chocolate chip cookies only. I have a stack of cheeses. 1, 2, 3, 4 sharp cheddar cheeses. I had ordered Great Value brand. They subbed with the Tillamook brand. So 4 of those because I like to shred my own. And so we'll use those for pizzas and dinners and all sorts of things. And actually 1 or 2 of them will stay as a block and get sliced up for homemade Lunchables. 1 extra sharp cheddar cheese for homemade mac and cheese. 2 jars of pasta sauce over here. 1 is for dinner and 1 is just pantry restock. Chobani flips. Charlotte loves these for snacks at school, and I like them as for a snack as well. Mint chocolate chip. Then they only had 1 of those, so they subbed the other with a s'mores. And an almond Coco Loco pack of 4. Then of course I talked about these in my last ones. There's an eggnog flavor over there. Let's see if we can get it to focus on there. Eggnog holiday and hot chocolate. That hot chocolate, we ate it. It was so good. We're probably gonna eat it again, but it was really delicious. Then for Teddy's birthday, along with his cake, I wanted to make little blue jellos. So I have 2 packs of blue jello to make. And we are going to have dirt and worms as dessert at one point during the rest of the month. So I have 2 of the big chocolate instant puddings, and I wanted to make a chocolate pie. So that's what one of those is for as well. Snacks, I got pretzel sticks, goldfish, and more twisty pretzels over there for snacks. I wanted to try this because I do not like the dry shampoo that I have, and this was my mistake. The price was the same as one container on Amazon, so I got it, and I couldn't figure it out till I went back after I got my order and read it. And it was a 3-pack that I was buying, but I have looked and I can't find a 1-pack. So it's fine. There's an Ibotta rebate for that as well, so hopefully I'll get the Ibotta rebate. Then some finished dishwasher packs because I'm not headed to Costco and I need some of those. So I got those. Then hiding back in here behind the tower of cheese, I've got these Go-Go Squeeze yogurts. The kids really like the Great Value brand, but these were on sale, making them cheaper than Great Value, so that's what we got this time. And I got 3 packs of 4, making it 12. So that's a bunch of good little snacks for those kiddos. Here is our turkey for Thanksgiving. It's just gonna be us, so that's the perfect size. 2 containers of beef broth for some dinners that we're going to have. This is the only thing I can use on my face, is this Curel fragrance free, because it is the only thing that my face does not have a reaction to. So I grabbed some of that. Then, as we've discussed in previous grocery hauls, we love applesauce. Unsweetened applesauce. I got, let's see, 2, 4, 6 containers this time, and that should last us at least this month, possibly into the next month as well. But we do have that whole week off from school for Thanksgiving, so we might go through all of it. We'll see. Then 2 Ready Whips for the pies and coffees and things like that. So Ready Whips right there. Then I've got a classic ranch over here because the kids eat ranch with basically everything. So there's that. We are having an ice cream sundae night, so I got some of this. The kids have never had it and it looked like fun. So we got a magic shell chocolate fudge to put on there. Mayo for the chicken and tuna salads, and it's an avocado oil mayo. Then for some dinners, I just needed a teensy bit of pasta. So I've got elbows, egg noodles, angel hair pasta, and some stuffed jumbo shells, or well, those are just the jumbo shells, but I'm making stuffed jumbo shells for Teddy's birthday, so there's that. Then I got a pack of corn dogs because the little kids are just so in love with these. So when the big kids have them at school, which is really only like once a month, sometimes twice, then the little kids get to have them that day at home as well. So we don't do corn dogs too often. I think this box will probably last us all the way until Christmas time. However, I bought that for the little kids to have when the big kids have it at school. This is for a dinner, bite-sized tortilla chips. Then I have, then I have 4 pounds of this lean ground beef back here for dinners. I didn't actually mean to order this one, so oops, but I will ground it up and put it in my deep freezer so it will not go to waste. Some stew meat right there for a dinner. 2 packs of the buttery smooth Great Value crackers. Those are for homemade Lunchables for lunch some days. Some taco shells. 2 boxes of turkey stuffing. I've got some instant mashed potatoes because I just thought this would be super easy to have on Thanksgiving, although I typically make my own with actual potatoes. I don't want to suggest these are not actual potatoes because they are, but I mean I usually make them from potatoes where I have to mash them and cook them myself. So we are trying that. Roasted garlic, sounded good. Gummy worms, 2 packs, that's for the dirt and worms. Cranberries because I put this on salad and in the chicken salad for the sandwiches. Here is some ham. We're going to actually use this for some breakfasts and some lunches. I've got 2 packs of bacon over here for BLTs and a couple of other lunches and dinners that we're having. Here's some diced ham. This is also for breakfast and dinners. Breakfast, Canadian bacon, we like those on our egg sandwiches. Little Smokies is for one of our dinners as well. We're going to do Little Smokies and beans. Here's some kielbasa, and actually this is for kielbasa and beans. So I guess I was in a barbecue mood. So then I've got some of this cream cheese to have on bagels, and this cream cheese is going to go in one of the dinners. in terms of frozen, we have a pack of frozen broccoli, and that is actually for a dinner. And some green beans, that's for green bean casserole on Thanksgiving. And some cauliflower just to have in the freezer and eat with our meals. We've got some pizza crust because we all know I haven't mastered pizza crust yet, although I am trying. So I'm hoping that this is one of the last times that I'm going to have to buy pizza crust. But I got 5 2-packs because we eat about 3 of these, and 3 does make leftovers, but 2 is not quite enough. So I do make 3 pizzas every time that we have pizza night, so that will get us through a couple more pizza nights, and it will actually have some left over, but that'll be okay because they freeze as well in the deep freezer. And when you hear me say in the deep freezer, I do check my deep freezer to make sure there's room beforehand. So there's always room in the deep freezer when I say that. I do plan out my pantry and my freezer room pretty extensively. These were so cute and they were on sale, so I grabbed 6 of these mini graham cracker crusts, and I thought I could make the chocolate pie and put them in here for dessert one night, and that would just be like so cute. So we're having that. Then I got a 2-pack of traditional pie crust from the Great Value brand. Pie crust is kind of like pizza crust. It's something I never mastered, but I am working on it because I really want to get better at baking. So I've got a 2-pack of those to make Thanksgiving just a bit easier. And so we're going to make a pumpkin pie, and I haven't honestly decided what other pie I want to make, but thinking about it. And I think that is, whoo, believe it or not, in 12 minutes, the entire grocery haul. Woo! Okay, so at the risk of making this video a little bit long, just hang out with me for just a minute, please, because I am going to give you my meal plan, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a couple of desserts for the rest of November to match these groceries. Here is my meal plan for the rest of November. This is minus those first couple of days there where I did do a first grocery haul. But this is the rest of November. I'm currently meal planning in my A5 planner. I do like this, but now that I'm going back to monthly, I have actually ordered a big magnetic dry erase board that should fit on my fridge, and that should be here pretty soon. I think I'm going to try to do possibly even rewriting all of this on there, but definitely using it for December so that it's all listed and I don't have to keep going to find my planner. Anyway, here is dinner. In fact, I plan everything, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then dessert if there is one. And I try to just give myself some ideas because I keep lots of baking supplies on hand, so I can always just kind of whip something easy up. But I try to think of something that's different or that I don't always have on hand or that someone has been requesting quite a bit. So like chocolate chip cookies, I always have things on hand for chocolate chip cookies, but I have had a lot of requests for my chocolate chip cookies lately, so I made sure to put that on there to remind myself to get that done. So here's what we're having: applesauce bread and smoothies, homemade cheese Lunchables, and beef stew out of the freezer. That was a double batch I made a while back, and so the second half is still in the freezer, and that's going to be dinner. I'm also going to have some homemade Italian bread with that as well because we have a whole loaf left over. Cinnamon swirl French toast, grilled cheese, chicken broccoli Alfredo, and chocolate chip cookies. Overnight pumpkin oatmeal, that's a new one we haven't tried before, but it sounded really good. PB&J with fruit. Sometimes we just do something simple for lunch. Stuffed pepper soup with a cheddar cornbread, and the cheddar cornbread is new to me, so I cannot wait to try that. Egg sandwiches, chicken salad sandwich, Italian tortellini soup, which is also out in the freezer, homemade garlic bread, broccoli. We're going to do dirt and worms that night just to have something a little bit different for dessert. Pancakes, quesadillas, pizza night we do once a week, usually on a Friday, and we just pair it with a salad. Scrambled eggs, Bisquick pizzas, that's another new one to us. Turkey chili, that's also actually out in my freezer. Several of these I'm using up the double batches that are out in my freezer from previous months. Then on Teddy's birthday, we're going to have chocolate donuts that are homemade for breakfast, stuffed shells, and a little bit of sides there. That's homemade garlic bread and fruit if you can't read it. Then just a grilled tuna and cheese sandwich because he really likes those. And of course his cake and some blue jello for dessert. The next week you'll notice I did not even put any desserts in because I figured we'll be eating on that cake and we'll just whip up brownies or something super simple that I've got on hand. But we've got chocolate chip muffins, homemade cheese Lunchables, cheesy chicken with broccoli noodle casserole, and some homemade biscuits. Another new one to me. I have not made biscuits before. I'm trying lots of new homemaking stuff and really looking forward to it. Ham and egg muffin cups, bologna and cheese sandwiches, sloppy joes, fries, vegetables. The fries I will home make, and I've done those. I usually put them in my air fryer. Yogurt and homemade granola, broccoli cheddar soup, that's still actually out in the freezer as well. Stuffed burrito, I'm thinking chicken, corn, rice, beans, maybe a little bit of cheese for the cheese lovers in my family. Bacon, spinach, and egg muffins, PB&J and applesauce, lasagna soup, also out in my deep freezer. See, there's a lot that's out in my deep freezer at the moment. Sausage, egg, and potatoes with gravy. That one's gonna be super simple to make for breakfast. Corn dog with applesauce. That's because the big kids have corn dogs that day, and Isabel and Abigail just love having corn dogs when their sisters have them at school. And that's a pizza night as well with salad. So definitely not the world's most healthy eating day, but some days are like that. Waffles and fruit, Instant Pot. That's a new one. Sticky honey chicken with rice and a cocoa bread. So should be interesting. That's a whole new meal. I saw that over on Large Family Love's channel, and I really cannot wait to give that a try. Tuna sandwiches and fruit for dinner that night. Remember, this is a weekend, and on the weekends we like to have our big meal for lunch and then a snacky meal after that. This Saturday or Sunday that day is going to be ham and potato breakfast casserole, garlic butter steak bites. Those I have not honestly made in forever, and I completely forgot about it until my husband and kids brought that up recently, and when they were like, we haven't had that since since before we moved, which has been over a year now, so they were really wanting that, and some homemade mac and cheese. And finally, the last week, I only meal planned through the 29th. So we're gonna have apple cinnamon oatmeal muffins, some personal pizzas with the Lunchable dough that I make from homemade, baked hard shell tacos, that's super simple, oatmeal bread and smoothies again, quesadillas, cheeseburger panini with fries and salad. That cheeseburger panini is one of my husband's favorites, so we'll definitely be making that. Scrambled eggs, BLT and fruit, pizza night again, but that time I moved it to Wednesday because Thursday is Thanksgiving, so in the morning we'll just have simple bagels. Then we'll have Thanksgiving dinner, and we'll probably just snack on leftovers and cheese and crackers that night. Friday is just going to be another leftover night, trying to eat up some of what is left over from Thanksgiving. So I didn't want to do pizza that night since I want to use those leftovers. So we're going to have pancakes, loaded baked potatoes with kielbasa and beans, some salad, some homemade rolls, and of course the leftovers from Thanksgiving for dinner. Yogurt and homemade granola again. Buttered chicken rice and cocoa bread again, leftover homemade mac and cheese or just simply leftovers that night, kind of snacky again, it's a Saturday night. Then on Sunday, ham, egg, and cheese muffins, those are so good, everyone here just loves those. Taco casserole with corn and cornbread, and crescent wrapped hot dogs with applesauce, because again, family favorite, little kind of snacky deal there. So that is our meal plan for the rest of November. Thanks for joining me for my November grocery haul and meal plan. Hopefully it's given you some good, more frugal ideas for what you can do for your family. My goal is this month to get back in the swing of things with baking from scratch. I used to do that a lot, and then we moved and I kind of struggled with recovering from my last pregnancy and some things that went on from that. So I kind of just fell out of the habit, and I got in a habit of just getting store-bought everything instead of baking from scratch. So definitely trying to go back to that this month. So stay tuned. I cannot wait to show you upcoming videos where I'm making lots of this food and sharing with you how I do it and the recipes. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.